Hello, friends. Today we are going to discuss the movement of Rahu in Taurus and Ketu in the sign of Scorpio. This is going to be a shift for the next more than 1.5 years. It will start from the 23rd of September and it will continue till the 14th of April 2022. So, what is this transit going to uh, make changes with our lives is what we're going to talk about today. So, I discussed it the last time in my Rahu Ketu in a Crux video. What is Rahu and Ketu all about in a jiffy? And this is going to be a more detailed version of the transit. I just wanted you to know a little bit of about Rahu and Ketu before I covered this transit. And if you haven't seen my video, then please go on and click on the link below in the description box where I have given you the link to go ahead and check out a little bit of what Rahu and Ketu is all about. Here I'm going to discuss what Rahu, Ketu in the signs of Taurus and Scorpio act out as. And now I must tell you that Taurus and Scorpio have these qualities. So, zodiac signs basically are just qualities, and the planets are energies. So, they carry out a certain sort of a trigger or sort of a pace which they do as they move around the same axis, and they meet these signs, these zodiac signs on their way. So what is Taurus? Now Taurus is all about your material happiness. Taurus is the pleasure seeking planet, as in it enjoys the material aspect of things, which is definitely more needed. I mean, everybody here on this earth's realm is a matter, and material things need a support. I mean, you need the support of a material aspect towards your life. So Taurus is all about the quality of being materialistic, a quality of being pleasure seeking, a quality of more of physical indulgence. It also means the luxuries. So Taurus is all about luxury, pleasure, entertainment, material, you could say also something to do with your relationship. So you have to understand how your Taurus is placed, in which house it is placed, to understand what kind of qualities it will bring about in that particular house for this. But all in all, Taurus is very materialistic and very luxury seeking zodiac. While what is Scorpio? Scorpio, on the other hand, is something which is a zodiac which does not really trust anything at the face value. So Scorpio is basically very intense sort of a zodiac. It won't definitely trust anything which has any sort of a face value. It likes to dig deep. So Scorpio, on the other hand, is more of a investigating sort of a quality, a lot of introspection, nothing to be just seeing is believing is not the thing for Scorpio. So a Scorpio person or a Scorpio aspect to your chart will only reveal where all your hidden things are. all right. uh, Scorpio likes to dig deep. Scorpio likes to know how to get into the matter. It doesn't trust easily. Plus, it is where the underlying things are hidden or kept for you to know. So, depending on the house that your Scorpio sign is, or whether you're a Scorpio ascendant, you will behave in a certain manner, sorry, in which you will not be somebody who will just blindly going through things at the at the face value, or something which you've just heard. You would like to know it yourself, whether it is really the truth, or the information is a false one, because Scorpio is something which likes to investigate, likes to know what is hidden behind whatever it is in front of your eyes, or by the mere use of words. So that was Scorpio and Taurus, the zodiac. And now we will also now see how Rahu and Ketu behave once they shift their signs to Taurus and Scorpio respectively. So we've already discussed what is Rahu and Ketu, and how does the sign of Taurus and Scorpio work. Now we're going to try and relate what is going to be happening over a period of time, which is approximately 18 months after Rahu Ketu changes their sign from the 23rd of September 2020, and it will last till 14th of April 2022. And before that, I would like to say that till now the Rahu was in the sign of Gemini and Ketu was in the sign of Sagittarius. And whenever Rahu Ketu are in these signs, there is a trigger which creates a world-changing event. So the last time it was in this sign triggered the pandemic effect, and as a result you can see how world events shifted. And before that, Rahu and Ketu normally happened during this time was in the year of 2001, when the 9/11 happened. Again in the year of 1982, again the Great Depression happened, which again had the same Rahu Ketu axis. In 1963, the JNK assassin happened, again same Rahu Ketu axis. And before that it was 1945, where the Hiroshima attack happened. So again, the Rahu Ketu axis triggered this. Now Rahu being a sign of illusion, Rahu being the sign of you could say destruction, in a way where Rahu is generally considered that things are not clear, things are not certain. Okay, so Rahu impacts all the illusion, Rahu impacts all the disassociation with clarity. Hence certain events with certain kind of triggers, if a particular zodiac is placed, is when Rahu starts unfolding it. So what will Rahu do once it changes its sign to Taurus? Now Taurus being a sign of material happiness. So now what is it that we need to focus on when Rahu changes its sign from Gemini to Taurus, and Ketu changes its sign from Sagittarius to Scorpio? Now, as you already know, Rahu is the sign of illusion, and Taurus is the sign where all your material pleasures, all your luxuries, all your earthly desires are stored. And Rahu is very comfortable at this sign because it supports the sign of Taurus. See, when you are chasing things, you basically do not look into what is right or wrong, right? Like I discussed in my last video, Rahu is obsession. So, Rahu in the sign of Taurus will definitely make you want to think about your own relationships and your own way of earning money, your material desires. So Rahu and Taurus are very comfortable together. However, it's like a mirror effect. Now, if you're standing in front of the mirror, you will already know what you are, right? You may be putting on a lot of things physically, and you could just dress yourself up and just have a look at yourself. But the truth is, you still know at your heart who you are. So Rahu in Taurus, sorry, and Ketu in Scorpio is just like that. So next few months you will start thinking about why you doing certain things that you're doing, and you will also start thinking about changes that you really need to make, because now Rahu will try and show you the mirror of who you really are. And Ketu, on the other hand, of Scorpio, is again very comfortable because Ketu is spiritual. Ketu pushes you to know your own self, and Scorpio, being the sign of hidden secrets, investigation, is all going to be digging deep into your own natural state of being. So the trend will be, you will see to it. Well, it also depends on which houses Rahu Ketu are sitting on, and how is the Taurus and Scorpio placed in your chart, which will determine the flavor of the entire ongoing 18 months ahead. But definitely, for sure, it will somehow make you live under this choice of what you really have to do. And it's going to be a choice which is you need to walk on that choice very carefully, because Rahu can actually pull you down with bad choices. Remember, Rahu is all about obsession, and sometimes too much of an obsession is just not good. However, the more you tread on the side of knowing yourself, what you truly are, who you really are, what you really want, the events of your life will turn out in that same manner. So that was all for Rahu Ketu in the sign of Taurus and Scorpio from me. If you haven't really subscribe to my channel, please do subscribe and share it with people whom you really want to share, and you think they can benefit from this. Please go ahead and do that. Meanwhile, I'll see you with my next video soon, and stay safe.